Hi, here I am. Hi, everybody. Sorry OBS crashed. There's so many people here. Hi. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Orion. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Ragad. Hi, Willybug. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. Brent. OBS was being a meanie. It's true. That good old Merc. As Lynn says, good old Merc. Get my mouse out of the way. Hi, everybody. There we go. Can we get a ring check? Yeah. This one's a gift. I don't know if you can see it. This one was a gift from a friend. This one I found at a fair. And this one was a gift from a fair. It's got like I don't know, it's not gonna focus, but it's got like the gemmies, right? The raw gemmies. It's fun. I love them. They make me feel powerful. They make me feel witchy. And that's what I'm here for, right? So let me check. Q. How many people have put in questions already? Only 4. Love all the rings. Thank you. Gemmies. Yeah. So happy Friday. It's really good to have Friday tonight. What are we doing tonight? There's a football game, I think. Hi, Selma. Hello. Tomorrow we're going to a friend's house for like a little barbecue. Everybody put y'all questions in. Max is gonna come over and hang. Yay! 3 questions are answered at random. It's true. So if you put in your question with my question is, bot will grab it and put it into the hat. I draw randomly from the hat. If you donate $1 or more over on Ko-fi, your question is answered right away. And if you want a second question, it is a $5 donation. Hi, Pesto. Hello. So now looks like we have a lot of our regulars in. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. Happy Friday. Hi, Tapara. Hello. It is Willybug's turn first. Could I get a letter from my future spouse in the future about my current situation? Like, what would they say about my efforts or how I'm running my life at the moment? Oh, that's a really interesting one. Okay. So we're like looking for the opinion of your future spouse about your current situation. I haven't done anything like that before. Sun. Yeah, you are first. Had a hot dog for lunch. Big fan. Sun reversed. Justice. Knave of Cups. I like writing letters. That's so sweet, though. It looks like it's Wish. Oh, hi, Wish. Hi, Pioneers. It looks like they are giving you some comfort mostly. They're like that, you know, they know that you aren't feeling 100% right now with your, yeah, Knave of Cups. You're not feeling 100% right now with yourself. You feel like you're not up to your potential. You feel like you're falling behind. And they are kind of letting you know, like, you're just starting. Why are you so hard on yourself if you're just starting? You have to give it time. And that's the unfortunate truth of the matter, is that everything takes time. And you will get there. In the future, where they are, you are there. Don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, if you're over on the YouTube side, it is a big help if you like the video. Yes, yes. Thank you, Lynn. Hi, Rowie. Hello. Hi, Tattoo Bat. Ooh, Ozzy. I love that question. I can't wait to answer that one. I think I needed to hear that advice too, Willybug, so that made me feel good. Oh my god, okay. So Ozzy's next. Hello, hi. I wanted to be comforted. Well, you got it. I didn't mean to do it. Like, I didn't choose it. It's random. It's real random. It's actually random. I did not pick that. Miss Herard, hello. Just put in your question one more time and it'll be all right. Is there anything Ozzy should add to his altar for these brownies? For these little critters, these helpful house critters. Help get things done, help keep things clean. Ooh. Hermit. I'm not so sure that that was for you. Anything to add for this altar? Fool. Okay, that is for you. Bot was on your side. It's true. Ooh, Pioneers. That's a good one. Can I get 2 more cards for Ozzy about this brownie altar? I love the idea. No, you're a little bit confused yourself. Cool. Okay, let's try a different deck. Hush is more of a brownie deck. So this is the Hush Tarot. And if anyone wants, if you type !decks, it will give you a list of my decks, and you can pick one for your question if you would like. Age of Coins. Nine of Coins reversed. 7 or 6 of Swords. More like trinkets of value. Like if you have... Oh, you got tea for me, Maya? Oh no. Oh, decks might not... Does it not pop up on YouTube? More trinkets of value. So if you have like coins from other countries, if you have a gold ring you don't wear, if you have... They're asking like literally for value trinkets. I don't know that they're a little bit money hoardy. And they also are asking perhaps to consider moving. If you have a different place for the altar, they might enjoy it in a different spot. Not the answers I was expecting from brownies. For brownies, I was expecting like, we want cakes and tea and doilies, right? Not give me gold and move the altar. It's a funny one. Thank you for the question. And now we have a good amount in the hat. Thank you, thank you. These brownies know their worth. They do. They know how much cleaning the house is worth. They know how much a house cleaner costs. Salama. When will the wait be over? I'm still unemployed since October 2025. That sucks. When will the wait be over? They working hard, trust. Yeah. I need to set up. I love miniatures. I love like dollhouse miniatures, remint miniatures, Barbie miniatures. I love miniatures so much. I go crazy for Sylvanian families. Every time I'm subscribed to like the Sylvanian family newsletter, their email, and every time they release a new family, they send out an email blast. And it's like, meet the whatever, like meet the Harbor Seal family. And so I bring the phone over to Lynn and I'm like, do you want to meet the Harbor Seal family? And they're always like, yes. And we look at them. But yeah, their miniatures are fantastic. But I think setting up like a little brownie miniature house would be just so much fun. Out of like a doll house. So for Selma, when is the wait over? So first off, very good card. We have 4 of coins. This is stability. This is what you're looking for. This is what you're aiming for. Hello, Adnan. Hello, Ring. Hello, Inshima. Welcome, welcome in. Queen of Cups reversed. 7 of Wands reversed. Do this. So right now you're not feeling it, obviously. Can we get a win? Can we get maybe like the number of months? Okay. Temperance reversed. Temperance is 14. That's a lot. That's, well, October 2025. What would that be? 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more months? 4 more months? A total of 14 months until you get exactly what you're looking for. World card. Almost 444. Angel number. I think we can get there today. I think we can get to 444 today. Cathedral mini. Yes. That's the way to manifest it, right? And I'll fill it all with Sylvanian family. One for each of us. I'll be a little bunny. Ozzy will be another bunny, but a hare. We are growing so fast. So Selma, a total of 14 months, which I think to you is 4 more. Hello, Drum. Yes, vibe questions are absolutely allowed. Thank you, Maya. Let's pull up our next one. And I'm gonna switch this over to YouTube so I stop spamming Twitch. Orion! What else does my spirit guardian Jen have to say? Galactic related stuff. What's his opinion on my vision board? Okay. What's his opinion on the vision board? We have 4 of Cups reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, 9 of Wands, 3 of Coins. It's a very good start. Oh, good, Orion. I'm glad you're back because it's your turn. So we asked Jen what his opinion on your vision board is. It looks like he is happy that you are reaching out, going big, right? There is a ask to add more. And specifically, like, what drum? Thank you! What kind of... That should have worked. I thought Oh, it did work! Oh my gosh! I was like, I thought I fixed it. I did fix it! Yay! Orion, focus more on... Or add more, because he likes what you have. Add more about, like, relationships. What kind of friends do you want? What kind of neighbors do you want? What kind of people do you want to interact with during your day? What do you do with your friends? Do you have coworkers? What are they like, right? What kind of people do you want to surround yourself with? He's asking you to think about that and add that to your board. All right. And then Joe might have put it into Ko-fi. I have that pulled up so it's easy. Nope, but that's okay. So we bumped drum and let's pull you up. How do I select which deck? You just pick one if you would like. And let me know when it's your turn. Hi, Doji. Hello. What is the vibe between Hector and I? Perfect. We'll get out the Marigold Tarot. Oop. Oh, that's a whole... I don't need to shuffle the book. Looking at ducks. How were the ducks? Were they friendly? I saw you. There you are. Magician? Okay. Now do you think we'll have ducks at the cathedral? Do we want ducks? I know that they're messy, but their eggs are so yummy. Knight of Rings. I think chickens would probably be a better idea at the cathedral. Ducks are better than chickens. Sue me. I'm not gonna sue you. We work together. Okay. So what is the vibe between Drum and Hector? Magician, Knight of Rings, working together. Absolutely. And Judgment reversed. Judgment reversed. This feels like there's not quite an opinion yet, right? That's still blank. Judgment reversed. What's this particular artist have to say? Judgment, not justice. Past regrets. Disappointment, false accusation. Past. I think it used to be that Hector had a less than stellar opinion of you. Perhaps he didn't like you. But now it looks like it has cleared up with this Knight of Rings. You're good to work with. You're a good coworker. And the rest of it has kind of gone neutral. So it used to be not good, but now it's like true neutral. It could go either way depending on how you act to him going forward. So it's like a clean slate. Goosens. Doji is offering to raise the geese. I love the ambition. I love putting yourself out there like that. Peacocks. Can you eat peacock eggs? But I absolutely love the idea of having peacocks. Hi, Lilith. Hello. Just like because. Just wandering around because. Got a promotion. We're working together now. It looks like he likes working with you. He thinks you're a good coworker. There's just nothing else. He doesn't have any other opinions. Peacocks are good protectors. Ooh, okay. So that's gonna be like our security guard peacocks. Can you imagine? Hold on. Imagine in your brain right now some security guard peacocks. Do they have little night vision goggles? Pioneeress! What is a great way I could combat stress? I love this question. And we're gonna get yet another... Whoa! Yet another deck out. You'd certainly hear them if something was wrong. It's true. Loud. So this is the Imbolc deck. She's extremely good with self-care. They have the night vision goggles on their feathers. On their eye feathers. I love that idea. So how is Pioneeress combating stress here? Sacred Space. Milk Moon Witch. And Forged in Fire. So Sacred Space is talking about your home, right? Making your space that you live in, your home, your bedroom, your yard, into a place that makes you feel safe. So focus first, it sounds like, for this stress. Focus first on making sure that you have a place where you feel completely safe. You feel at home, you feel comfortable. And you can do this magically, you can do this mundanely. Either or both is very good. Second, we have Milk Moon Witch. It says, watch as the tides turn in your favor, weaving the waters within and conjuring unspoken desire. Cringe is dead. Cringe is dead. Do what you want. Make sure that you have time to do the things that really make you go, make your heart go ooh, right? Your heart go There's a sensual, there's a creamy, thick, it's indulgent, it's rich, it's cheesecake, right? Make sure you have room in your life for some of this. Maybe it's romantasy novels. Maybe it's Hallmark movies. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's something people will often label as cringe, but it's that thick, cheesecakey feeling to your soul. Cringe needs to come back. Cringe is dead. Cringe is dead. Cringe needs to... No, cringe does not need to come back. We all need... Cringe is dead. And then we have Forged in Fire. Your strength was crafted through adversity and mastery only you behold. So, I don't think things happen for a reason. 99% of the time. Bad things just happen sometimes. You don't earn them. You don't, right, karmically deserve them or anything like that. Bad things just happen. However, when bad things happen, you can learn things from them and you can become stronger. Sometimes. I think this is one of those times that you can get stronger from this stress that you're having, and you will come out the other side happier, bigger, and okay. So, biggest thing here for Pioneeress is sacred space. Make sure your room's clean, make sure your room's comfortable, make sure it feels good to be in, you feel safe, you feel like it is a retreat, spiritually or mundanely. Ragan, welcome, welcome. So then we'll pull our next random out of the hat. We have an ad break in 1.5 minutes over on Twitch. So hopefully it's not a Twitch question. It's not. It's Shrimpar. So let's see. My birthday is in a few days. Happy birthday. And I was really excited for it. Will it go well? I'm going to use Hush for this one. So many decks out already. Will the birthday go well? You're so welcome, Pioneeress. Queen of Wands, the Lovers. Ooh. Page of Swords, 5 of Swords reversed. Blood type, welcome back, welcome back. So first of all, big happy birthday. Big happy birthday to Trip. It looks like your birthday is going to go well. There's something about it being easy if you choose to be strong. I don't know what that looks like to you. If that is like being brave about something, if it's dressing a certain way that makes you feel strong, if it's asking someone for a favor. I don't know what this is, but there is a sense of your birthday is going to be extremely easy for you, effortless, if you choose to be strong. That strong is going to be dependent on how you feel, what makes you feel strong. Queen of Wands reversed. Tell me about that Queen of Wands reversed. It's a little bit out of place. Knight of Wands. Someone who maybe you want to be at your birthday can't be there. someone important to you, and you have to choose to be strong about it, and then everything will work out. Everything will be happy. But it looks like someone who you want to be there, someone who you want to celebrate with, won't be able to be there. Not because they don't want to be, but just because of something else. I'm interested in what being strong looks like to you, Dripper. I'm trying to think of what being strong would look like to me. Wearing certain clothes, certain perfumes, trying on makeup. I guess that would make me feel strong, question mark. Big shoes. I'm gonna make myself a little bigger. I feel kind of small. I feel like I'm kind of small. There we go. So let's see, let's pull up our next random question. Oh my god. What messages does my guardian angel have for me regarding the predestined shifts and events approaching in my near future? Okay. What messages does Ragad's guardian angel have for them? My family is going through some trouble. Hope all turns out well. I hope so too. Whatever it is, that strength will make you make the day easy and fun. What does the guardian angel have to say for Ragad? Oh. One more, please, to finish out the story. Finish out the message. Thank you. 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Empress. What messages about the predestined shifts and events approaching? They don't have to be predestined. Ragad. 2 of Wands is a crossroads. You can see the bird is sitting on a wind. What are they called? They tell you what way the wind's going. But it's meant to be a crossroads. It doesn't have to be predestined. If you want something else, you can have something else. 5 of Wands reversed and Empress. Your success does involve working well with other people. So make sure that it is a company of people that you want around you, people who love you, people who support you, and to work weather vane. That is what they're called. Thank you, Lynn. A weather vane. You do have to be... I don't want to say kind because that makes it sound like you aren't being kind already. But you have to be part of the group. You have to be part of this, whatever this system is, and it feels like a family group. It feels like a family system. You need their support in order to become your best self here. So you do, if you need their support, then you also have to support them somehow. And that's not to say they don't deserve it or that you don't deserve whatever it is. It's just a strong message of like, work with the team. Don't go rogue. How about that? Don't go rogue. I think that that's a better way to put it. It's not predestined, but whatever team that you're working with, IRL, your family, whatever, don't go rogue with them. That's the advice from the angel. Heliani, hello! Yes, I am doing well. We're having a pretty good stream so far. Thank you everybody for putting your questions in. Next random question is Lisa. Will someone purchase one of my domains? Now I'm pretty sure that you mean like website domains, but I think it's very funny if we imagine like kingdoms. Will someone purchase one of my domains? I guess like a manor house. That's an echo. King of Cups. Seven of Swords, the world. Interesting. Immediately, King of Cups reversed came out and I was like, oh, someone will buy it, but they'll use it in a way you don't want them to. But you can't do anything about it because it's not yours anymore, but it makes you angry. And that Seven of Swords, it does kind of solidify that part. However, at the end we have the world. So things, that is, you have to let go. You'll get the money. So yes, someone will buy it. You'll get the money. That's what you wanted. And you have to let go that control. And that maybe even resentment. Lightning Bug, hello! It's good to see you. Maybe you're like, oh, I wish I had made that website or something. How come they're doing that? I hate that they're doing that. It's not for you anymore, and you have to let it go. And you have the money that you needed. That's a hard one. That's a hard one, Lisa. Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much for chilling in chat. Yeah, how is everyone doing with the weather? I hear some places it's getting better. So Rang is up next. What does my spirit guide want to tell me? Ooh. Ooh. On the floor. A lot of them on the floor. But I don't think any of them are for us. Maya's always been a huge, huge help. I have my hair down, so I keep like doing the Homura move. I always keep it up in braids, and I'm like, Homura girl, relates so hard. Every time it's down, I'm like, ugh, ugh. What do spirit guides want to tell Rang? Two of Swords, Knight of Coins reversed. You mean life? It is, it's true. Live, laugh, like the stream. Trying to no, I'll be all right. I'm fine, really. What message do we have here? So, Rain, I'm a little bit worried because it does feel like it's a warning more than anything. It doesn't have to happen. It's not predestined. That's what Two of Swords is here to say. Like, it could happen. It might not. But there is a warning here that you might lose a job. You might get a pay cut or something like that. The big part of the message here is it's okay to grieve that. It's okay to be upset. You don't have to immediately be in like protection mode. Like, I know you do need to protect yourself, but sometimes people bypass the grief and it comes up elsewhere in the body or in the mind. So if something happens, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to break down and cry sometimes, right? It feels useless or shameful. It's not. It's literally doing a purpose for your emotional and physical health. Now that doesn't, like I said, that's not predestined to happen. It's just something that on the current timeline is an option, and your guides are worried about that. So first off, be on the lookout. And then also, if it happens, know it's okay to grieve. I really, really hope it doesn't happen, though. Heliani! How does my future husband look like or energy? I probably can't do what he would look like, but we might know. We might find something out. But we can look at energy for sure. I'm already getting a picture here. Can I get one more to confirm? Thank you. Oh, they put out a lot. Hold on. Ooh, okay. I can! If you would like any commissions, I am open on VGen. Ah, it's an echo. Okay. Hello, hello! So, this is someone... Hello! This is someone who is a little bit scatterbrained. It's definitely giving, like, good morning, hello, peculiar. Like, absent-minded professor almost, but without the professor part. I don't know. This is somebody who wants to try everything. Very kind of dad-coded, I guess, where it's like, I'm gonna go build a deck. I'm gonna try 3D printing. I'm gonna redo the electricity. I'm going to rearrange the furniture, right? They're always doing something. I'm gonna go try this craft or this craft, right? They're always like excited to try things and always kind of doing too much. But it's full of this joy. It's full of this joy and this love. And that joy and love like spills over into you, right? You are very much like his precious. Not in a controlling or like owning way, in more like a golden retriever boyfriend kind of way, where he just loves you and everyone can tell. Now, the biggest problem with this man looks like that all of this let's try this and let's try this and let's try this energy makes it hard for him to like hold down a good job. He gets bored of things, or he gets maybe not fired, but I almost get the sense of like kicked out. He seems more responsible than being fired. But it's like things don't work. Things don't work, and it never works. Hello, Stella. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this isn't like a curse he has. It is possible for him to hold down a job. It is possible for him to be okay in one place, but there's always going to be that energy of like, I could be doing something else, or I'm a little bit bored, or what if I did this? And you might have to like talk him out of like, no, honey, your job's really good. You should stay there. And he'll be like, okay, I guess. And then like a month later, he'll be like, but what if I did this instead? And you'll be like, honey, your job's good. You should stay. And he'll, okay. Right? That kind of energy, just like you. Okay. So very much matching your freak then. Matching your vibe. It looks like you'll have a lot of fun doing stuff. Perhaps even like travel if that's something you want to do, but I feel like you're the kind of couple that's like talking to your friends and you'll be like, yeah, we're going skydiving next weekend. Like you're always doing and trying things. So that I'm really happy that sounds like somebody that you would get along with. He seems really sweet. He seems really cute. He sounds like a blast, yes. Very sweet. Perfect, Stella. Thank you so much for putting that in. So I'm going to pull our next random question. And that is Miss Herard. Will I make enough? He sounds like a Sagittarius. Is that true? I don't know enough about astrology. You're so welcome, Hiliani. I like that laugh, by the way. The GG. I guess it would be hee hee, wouldn't it? I like it a lot. I think it's really sweet. Will I make enough money to move out of my parents next year before my birthday? A Sagittarius or a healthy Gemini? Yeah. Remember to like, yes, if you're over on the YouTube side, a like helps a whole bunch. Is Ms. Herard going to make enough money to move out of their parents' house? Oh, okay. I think that's a yes, but let's see what the rest of the cards say. You got King of Coins. Six of Swords. Literally get a good job and move. Hold on, that's crazy. What's our last one? What's our last one? 9 of Cups and 5 of Wands. So a good life away from home. Wow, big yes. Big yes for Heliani. Even I know that. Yeah. Huge yes. Huge yes from Miss Herard. That's wild. I love everything about that. Yes, we're on Miss Herard. Did I say Heliani? My bad. But huge, huge yes for Miss Herard. That's such a funny read. I clipped that. That's going to be a short. That's wild. So very fast read. Very quick, strong read. And we're on to the next person, who is Maya. How does Nani feel the deep talk that we had? She opened up way more. So we can do like a vibe between you and Nani. Cards have absolutely spoken, Willie. Ooh. Moon reversed. Temperance. Four of Swords. Hello, Nick. Hello, welcome. It's good to see you. We're on Maya's question, vibe between Maya and Nani. It looks to me like this is asking to take a break. You don't have to treat this as walking away forever. But having Moon reversed, Temperance reversed, Four of Swords. Four of Swords is quite literally about sleeping. It's about resting. She got in a really bad car accident. Ooh. I think now is the time to wait. It's a time to pause. It's a time to let it settle a bit. You don't have to have this be a permanent thing. But it looks like, yeah, there needs to be a pause in the movement. Waiting for things to clear up. So give it maybe a month, Maya, to let things settle, to let emotions settle. And then you can check back in, be like, hey, how are you doing? It's been a long time, right? But this is a time for rest. From what I understand, it could have triggered her. Like, I need to be better. I don't think you need to be better. I think this is simply a season of rest. So give it maybe a month. Did I do too much? I don't think so. I think just give her some more space and things will be easier later. Unfortunately, it's just like a later problem. An authority figure to annoy? So we have an ad break in 4 over on Twitch. I'm going to pull up our next question. Oh, Mercury retrograde, definitely. Like, Maya, take in mind that it is also Mercury retrograde, so it could, like, that rest time is probably waiting that out and checking in later after Mercury retrograde. Oh, Maya. That sucks. That sucks, Maya. But sometimes you just need that space, and it sounds like it's a time where she needs some space. So I would check in with her again after Mercury retrograde's over. Which is in 3 weeks? Hydration. Hello, Majid. Welcome, welcome. I need to set up like channel points and stuff on Twitch. Research how to do that. So it is Lilith's turn. Was my decision good or taken too hastily? And the cats want to answer this one. Don't know why. What was I saying? Oh, earlier I was talking about, and I made a mental note to come back to it, how I wanted to make like a brownie altar out of like a dollhouse and miniatures. That was actually before I moved countries. I spent like a week with my mom, and we turned an old dollhouse into like a fairy house, and it was an absolutely amazing experience. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Do you feel like when I give her space, it will help us as individuals? As individuals, maybe, but as a couple, definitely. I think it's just a time to need space. Do you want to make a gingerbread house? Yes, I always want to make a gingerbread house, no matter the season. All of the time. 8 of Cups reversed. I saw you. Where'd you go? Ace of Coins. And can we get one more for Lilith, please? Oop, that's a bit much. Exactly, Stella. Exactly. Okay. Absolutely wild, Lilith. You got 5 reversed cards, so let's pull those upright. 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Wow, okay. So the wording of the question: was my decision good or taken too hastily? What do spirits have to say? I don't think hastily is the adjective I would use here. They do think it was a good decision. Having 2 aces here, I do think they like it. 8 of Cups to me is implying like you are... Suki, welcome in. I'm sorry that you're on an ad break. I'll be able to welcome you in a minute. Almost like this is your first try, and you don't have to blame yourself for doing something quote-unquote wrong if it's your first try. It sounds like you also really need some time. You're not seeing an ad. Good. Good, I'm glad. Welcome. To Lilith, take some time to heal from whatever this decision was. It sounds like it hurt you somehow. Maybe you were cutting someone out. I don't know. But you need some time to rest from it. But no, the spirits don't disagree with you. They're like, this is a good step. It's almost the kind of vibe of like if a kid's like learning how to ride a bike and they fall down, you don't get upset with them. You get proud of them, even though they fall down. Even though they fall down. Even though they fall down, you're proud. And that's kind of how they are with you with this right now. It's like they're glad that you're doing something. They're glad that you're learning. They're glad that you made a choice to make an action. Because it shows that you're believing in yourself and you're trusting yourself, kind of like a kid learning how to ride a bike. Digimon Queen, welcome, welcome. But do, like that kid who fell down, give yourself a chance to rest and heal that scraped knee. Hi, Lemon. Hi, Lemon. Welcome, Witch. Hello. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome in. So if you would like to drop your questions in, feel free. Only rule is the questions must be about you or a spirit, not about someone else. You can drop them into the hat with my question is, and then your question. And then I pull them randomly out of the hat like this. Hi, thank you so much, Digimon. Thank you, thank you. So we already did drum. Because if you would like to be read right away, it's a $1 donation over on Ko-fi. Rowie, what's coming towards me for love and career? Justice. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Can I get one more for Rowie, please? Finish out the story. There we go. Queen of Cups. Okay, well, you literally, yeah, no, you're having good things coming. Good things coming. New job. It might be in a different career. You might get a new job in a different kind of job, a different place. Stephanie, thank you. Look at that. This summoning worked perfectly. Thank you so much. New job, perhaps in a new career. And then Queen of Cups is a great pull for love. That is someone who is very in tune with emotions, very kind, very understanding, has firm boundaries, but like is the mom friend, which is a fantastic vibe for a relationship, right? And we have Justice, kind of, you're getting what you deserve. You're getting what you deserve better than this, and you're going to get better than this. Really good things are coming. Fantastic. So Stephanie, we're gonna bump Stephanie. And then pull up. So Steph, what was your question? You didn't put it in Ko-fi. There we go. What advice does the powers that be have for this Mercury retrograde for me or the community? You're so welcome, Rowie. I'm glad I got to give you such a nice reading. 6 of Swords. Eight of Swords, World reversed. Don't listen to your inner critic right now. You're welcome, Orion. Right now is a very dangerous time to be listening to your inner critic because it's going to trap you in a place of going against what you should be doing. What just happened on Twitch? What was that? Was that a cheer? Thank you so much. The summonings are fun. Aren't they, blood type? Hold on. I have to figure out what happened over on Twitch. I saw confetti. Hello, Kali. First time chat. Hello, welcome in. I had to make sure I wasn't missing anything like weird, but I'm glad. Hello. I'm still getting used to Twitch. We're doing pretty good in here. If you hear me talking to ghosts, because we are dual streaming over on YouTube and on Twitch. So yeah, no listening to your inner critic for Mercury retrograde. Go wild, go ham, cringe is dead. And don't let that voice in your brain hold you back from doing things. It can hold you back from saying things, right? We don't want to say the wrong thing, but like don't hold yourself back from doing things. Like the colors a lot. Thank you so much, Kali. I'm happy to be here too. These streams, every single time I'm like, oh no, what if it goes wrong? And then every single time I'm like, wow, I loved stream. Stream went so good. So next up is Adnan. What is the general universe guidance for me this month? Oh, okay. Temperance reversed. Tower. Could you read? Yeah, I can read a question for you, Kali. 140. Oh, that's awesome. No, don't be sorry, Kali. Yeah, you can absolutely ask a question. The only rule is you need to ask about yourself or a spirit. I can't answer questions about other people. And I specialize in spirits if you have a question about them. So Adnan's advice, general universe guidance. You might be specifically susceptible to Mercury retrograde right now. We have the Tower card. And Temperance, and like don't do anything. Don't move. Maybe don't take the advice I just gave and like be extremely cautious. Don't take risks. Don't move. Stay where you are. Because reschedule meetings later. Because now is not the time for any action or movement. It is quite possibly the worst time for that for you. So I'm thinking you are specifically susceptible. Thank you for the head pats, Lightning Bug. Thank you. Oh, we'll see you soon, Willy Bug. No problem. Well, go ahead and put your question in anyway, Kali. That's all right. And if we have anything else, we will talk to you once it's your turn. So no problem. Ah! Steph! Thank you for the confetti. Thank you. It's because we hit 140 followers on Twitch. Let me see. I gotta... Yay! Ooh, Kali. No, that's a good... That's a really good question. Lemon Wedge, thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. And what is your question? Lightning Bug. Let me see if it's over on Ko-fi. Refresh. Hi, Cookie Monster. It's good to see you. Of course you may, Stephanie. Of course, of course. What is my life purpose? Ooh, big question. Big. Yeah, they're like, ooh, I don't know about that. Big question from the cards. What is Lightning Bug's life purpose? Big Two of Swords energy today. Justice, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Kali, so if you put it in with my question is, how dangerous can I be? The bot will grab you and put you in the hat. Eternal Ghost. I guess so. It did freeze. I'm wondering if my computer seems to be doing okay. Otherwise. But the confetti does keep freezing. What is Lightning Bug's life purpose? Well, we have a card about balance. Right? He's on a tightrope here. And then we have another card about balance with Justice and the Scales. And then Four of Pentacles is about steadiness, being secure. A nice little cube is very steady. So your life's purpose seems like to be keeping the scales settled. To always be moving those scales like justice back and forth to keep it equal. What that means, I don't know. That might be something you have to talk to your spirits about. But there is a strong sense of balance in your life purpose. I get one more card for a clue, maybe? I think I bumped you, Lemon, and you'll be next. Hello, Jazzy. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Fine. So, Lightning Bug, yes. Confer with your spirits. And there is an extreme sense of balance and stability within your purpose. As all things should be, yes. So next up is Lemon. And I think I just saw it. Oh, Lynn said, I've got your question ready. So what is Lemon's question? What does my guardian angel want me to know? Love this. You may be added, Jezzy. I keep saying any vowel sound other than ah. You may do that, Jazzy. Okay. 9 of Swords. Ooh. The Sun. This Guardian Angel. One more message, thank you. Again, that 2 of Swords. I think that that's just like a today's card. Today's energy. 10 of Wands. Queen of Swords. So Lemon, this is a little bit of a fun one. There's not much of a message here, but there is some interesting information. So the message would be like, I'm here to protect you. I have you. You're protected. Everything will be okay, right? Very standard angelic message. However, with this 9 of Swords and the Sun paired, those are the 2 that came out first. And like Queen of Swords too, right? I got the image of an angel like made of swords. Like you have the rings within rings and the wings. But this one feels like it's made of swords, like floating swords. It's definitely a angel of protection. A soldier question mark angel that you have guiding you, guarding you. Of like light and swords. It's a wild image. It's really cool. But there's it's very much like an angel to not say much other than I'm here to protect you. But I do like that it gave me that image of itself. I'm very thankful for that because it's a really cool image. Sounds like the Archangel Michael. What are the names of the decks? I don't know much about angels. I want to. This is the Pagan Cats Tarot. I have a thank you, Lynn, for grabbing that link. I have a list of all of my decks. If you would want to peruse them, this is the Pagan Cats Tarot. I don't have the box for this one. It's long gone. It was my very, very first deck. And then I think we're back onto randoms now, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Of course, Stella. Anishma. What do my spirit guides want to tell me about my current situation? Yes, Lynn has a good point. If you would like a private reading with me, those are available over on the Ko-fi under the commissions tab. And also, Lynn reads astrological birth charts and is happy to take questions. And that is also on the commission page in the Ko-fi. Okay, can we get one more card for Hanishma? What do my spirit guides have to tell about your current situation? Things will become clear, and the doors that you have will become obvious. You have more than one door open to you. You have options. You probably don't see them right now, but they will become clear soon. And whatever bad situation you're in right now, whatever pain you're in right now, that will subside, that will end. It is not permanent. It will end. Regard, no, not yet, Regard. I think... Let me check. I don't remember if we've done you or not. Check you. No. Not yet. Hello, Mr. Weird. Hello. Yeah, I am a haunted doll. I'm gonna get you. A real life, real haunted doll. Let's see. Next up, we have... Oh, look! I'm gonna get you, Mr. Weird. It is Bragad's turn, right as they asked. What kind of impression do I give to Yusef? Is he an excellent choice for marriage? Or will there be better options later? Scared but entranced. If you would like a reading, I could read your tarot for you. Only rules are to be kind, and that the question must be about you or a spirit, not about another person. And then you can put your question into the hat with "my question is," and I pull randomly from the hat. King of... Oh, okay. Yeah. So very, very strong message for Regard here that no, this is not a good fit for marriage. We have 10 of Cups reversed. There are better options later. King of Cups. We've got you. It looks like the energy you give off is actually kind of scary to this person. You come off too strong. You come off as independent, strong, capable, and a little bit scary. This is not a good fit. If you would like your question answered right away, it's a $1 donation over on Ko-fi or 100 bits. And if you want a second question, it's a $5 donation over on Ko-fi. Or I guess 500 bits, but that seems like a waste. Jazzy! Not blood type, sorry. So Jazzy asked, when will the person on my mind break silence? So I can't answer a question about like when someone else will do something, but I can see like if there's a knot in your thread, if your paths meet again, like if it will happen. So I'll go ahead and do that. Like, do your paths meet again? 3 of Wands, Temperance. Oops. Two of Cups reversed. Cherry. Big no from the cards. I don't think your paths will cross up again. I don't think the silence will be broken. Hi, Pearl. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, weird. If it sounds like I'm talking to ghosts, I am dual streaming on YouTube. But very sorry to tell Jazzy, I don't think that it'll happen. Next. Jazz. We went from jazzy to jazz. We have a theme here. An energy check between me and a nod. Yes, you can. Vibe checks are allowed. Oh, weird. That is a fantastic question. Energy check between me and a nod. 7 of Swords reversed, the Wheel. Knight of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords. And there's almost a sense of like sneaking to run away. Ghosting. I guess that would be called ghosting. Something needs to change. Yeah, otherwise there's this ghosting energy. You need a restart. You need to just start over. Something needs completely rehauled. Otherwise, I fear one of you will run away from the other without wanting to see each other again, right? To sneakily run away from each other, to ghost. Ad break coming up on Twitch. So I'm going to spend a minute with a hydration break and yap, and then we'll pull our next random at the end of that. Absolutely mixed bag. Absolutely a lot of bad ones today. Like, usually I'm not a huge, like, people ask a lot of love questions, but they're usually pretty mid or good. There's a lot of bad ones today, yeah. And then we had quite a few really good ones as well. At least one, like, fantastic one. Hey, Gemini, hello, welcome in. Well, let's see. What am I doing after stream? Oh, right. I was going to talk to everybody about how I'm getting through the meme we were working on art stream yesterday. It's going very well. I'm very excited. It looks cute. I need to kill kill my inner critic, right? Like we were talking about. But yeah, I think it got added, Gemini. Sometimes if you come in and you had a question, like the bot is just a little bit picky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if you're like a new viewer and your first message is a question, yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah. All right. Ad break is over on Twitch, so let's go ahead and pull our next question. Cookie Monster! Should I remain Delulu about my crush or manifest something else? Because I think he's so beautiful and I need help. Oh no. Are we remaining Delulu? Or are we manifesting in another direction? That was fast. Oh, it's an echo. Judgment. Ten of Wands. 9 of Coins. Honestly, not advice I expected from the cards, but Cookie Monster, it does look like wait it out a little bit more, keep being a little bit Delulu, perhaps even work with your ancestors or spirits that you work with to obviously we don't chill with love spells here. We don't want to change anyone's mind without their permission, without their consent, but we can make ourselves more enticing, right? So perhaps some spirit work would be good here from Judgment, but it definitely says remain Delulu for a little bit longer. Remain Delulu for a little bit longer. Ah, now it's Blood Type's turn. When will things start to feel... They want me to be crazy? Yeah, not the answer I expected, Cookie Monster. Definitely not the answer I expected. But yeah, they want you to stay a little bit Delulu. They think there's something at the end of this rainbow for you. Yeah, the cats never... Like these cards, this deck, they're very harsh with relationship readings. They're like, they don't sugarcoat things at all. So for them to say, stay Delulu, it's a really good sign. So it's finally Blood Type's turn. When will things start to feel better for me? Astrology says 3 more years of slogging through emotional mud. I need something good to keep going. Of course you do. They probably like you back, yeah. So we have Magician reversed, 3 of Wands, 8 of Coins. So it sounds like with Magician reversed, like, yes, things will probably follow that astrology arc, 3 years, and then things will be butterflies and rainbows. However, it doesn't have to be mud right now, right? It's more of a promise that in 3 years it'll be great, not a promise that for 3 years it's going to be bad. Does that make sense? So with a little bit of planning, and the number one thing they want you to do here, there's two things they want you to do. The biggest one for me here is to make sure that you're doing something, make sure that your work, the way you are earning money, whatever you are trained in, whatever you are specialized in, however you are earning money, is something you don't hate. If you figure this part of your life out, it will clear up a big chunk. I'm thinking like 60+% of your problems. Okay? And you're already putting a lot of energy into this. I know, because I know you. So you're already following this advice. If you can get your work, your employment, to be something you don't hate and perhaps even enjoy a little bit, that will drastically improve your situation. In the middle here, we have 3 of Wands. To me, this feels like, I have to sit with it for a second because it's giving me a lot of different feelings, and so I haven't said anything about it yet. It's like a schedule? ? Making sure that you're not... Your time management has to be good for your health and your heart and not for maximum productivity, right? Make sure that you have downtime to do nothing. Make sure you have scheduled time for your hobbies, scheduled time for your friends, scheduled time to take a walk, to clear your head. There's a sense of time management with a really thick layer of balance, work-life balance on it. And those are your 2 big hurdles, or tasks, I suppose would be a better word. Your 2 big tasks. But like I said, with that Magician reversed, that 3 years sign is not a promise that the next 3 years will be mud. It's a promise that in 3 years you will have butterflies and rainbows. You can make the next 3 years into, good things. I have no time for myself for years, and now I'm here. Yes. And your pendulum has swung wildly in the other direction. And it needs to be somewhere in the middle, which I know, because I know you're working on. So you're obviously on the right track already. So lots and lots of love to blood. I know blood type can get through it. I know blood type is smart and can absolutely figure this out. So Gemini is up next. What's coming in love for Gemini? Switch over to Marigold. What is coming in love for Gemini? 8 of Rings, the Fool. And one more for Gemini, thank you. King of Rings. Someone with power. It could be blood type. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Did you submit your second question through Ko-fi? You probably did. So you'll be up next. Cool. So Gemini, I think that you'll be finding someone who has some kind of authority. This could be someone who is a business owner or a manager or I guess like a police officer or something, but like something with some kind of authority and power. A teacher, I don't know, doctor, right? You don't know anything about their field. You don't know anything about their field. But it works. It works out. 8 of Rings. So yeah, you do have someone coming. I have a new question. I will also have tarot withdrawals for 2 weeks. Yeah, just ask on WhatsApp. That's fine. Deek, hello. Welcome, welcome. So we'll bump... Oh, we bumped WhatsApp and we bumped WhatsApp. We bumped blood type. And what is your follow-up question? How can I kill my inner critic? This is instructions all of us need right now. Specifically with the Mercury retrograde advice that we got. Two of Rings reversed. High Priestess reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. The Sun. Hierophant reversed. It's all muddled, right? Because it's a question all of us want an answer to, but I get the feeling that we're here trying to differentiate between our inner voice that has knowledge, that has our intuition, that has our highest good, versus our inner critic, Hierophant. Mine's really good at stopping me from starting and questioning my good intention. Two of Rings is about being a little bit strange, being a little bit weird. Seven of Wands. The Sun. There's definitely a sense of cringe is dead here. Obviously, as my catchphrase, I'm going to say it 8 million more times. There is a sense of like, especially if you, the second part is very clear. Questioning your good intentions is something that you can catch in yourself pretty easily, I would think. And just try to burn. Just like literally burn it out. If you have to imagine that burning away in the sun, burning away in a fire, great. The one that seems probably harder to do is fixing the stopping you from starting problem. What does this say about Seven of Wands reversed? Anxiety, suppression, literally suppression. Overexertion. Can we get a little bit more of a hint about how to fix that stopping before you start problem? Oh! Love it as in like the pictures, or love it as in it gives you good advice? Or I suppose you could love it both ways. Six of Cups. 8 of Rings. You're good, like, it's questioning like why? Like a little kid questioning why. Why stop? I'm good at a lot of things. Why would I not do this? And kind of like, you're going to get an answer that's nasty from your inner critic if you ask why, but like drowning it out with like a toddler's why. Like, I'm good at this. Why would I not do this? I'm good at this. Why can't I do a whole bunch of things? Why can't I open this door? The door's open. Why can't I go through it? Why? 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 Why not? Why not? Right? Thank you, Doug. 20 likes. Yay. Hello. Welcome in. Very cosmic. Yes. Audacious. Audacious is the word. Imagining that critic burning, like literally burning, and then being audacious to spite. Do it out of spite for your inner critic. Do it like a toddler who just wants to. But burn him up. My inner critic's a man, so I assume everyone's is, but I guess that's probably not the case, but be wild and bold. Yes, cringe is dead. So, hopefully that's good advice, blood type. I know the cards can be audacious like a mediocre white man. Yes. Yes. You can't have only the bad parts of that, which is the inner critic is like only the bad parts of that vibe. You have to also give yourself the good parts, the audacity. Fiercely tenacious. She holds her own ground with vivacious laughter, the brightest around, an audacious spirit that breaks every rule, a voracious tongue that won't play the fool. If you dare cross her or stand her way, she's a bit pugnacious and ready to play. I love that weird. Spite is the fuel to get it going. And loathe it. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. You have, that's it, exactly. Because spite, yeah, spite can get people to live a really long time. Spite can get people anywhere. So it's finally Weird's turn. What is the underlying, unacknowledged story I'm currently telling myself that is shaping my experiences? Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. Interesting, 2 sevens already. Three of Cups. Double reversed. Okay, I'm understanding some of this, but particularly with this deck, the sevens never stick with me. I'm like, what do you mean it's a ring? What does that mean? I absolutely read tarot based on symbols and not numbers. So I'm like, what? I forgot. Forgore. What's Seven of Wands? Reversed. Anxiety suppression. Okay, that's honestly what I thought it was. Seven of Cups, I believe, is... No. Wanting the impossible. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Your inner story is that you aren't worth being happy. Seven of Wands reversed, suppression. Seven of Cups, like your dreams. Yeah, daydreamer. Your wants, your goals. Three of Cups is like enjoyment, parties, friendships. You are suppressing the things that you want. You're not letting yourself have them. You're not worthy of them. Double reversed. You're not worthy of friends. You're not worthy of your dreams. So why would you go get them? I thought the alien was what you wanted as well. Just to like stare into your soul. So this is a heavy one, weird. But I think it's something that a lot of people have to deal with on the inside. Of this not feeling worthy and not even realizing you think that. I know I deal with it all the time. Hello? One more sub to 444? We can get to that angel number today. We're gonna get an angel to have that final sub. So, weird. I trust you with this. It's hard. That audaciousness comes into play. That lust for life comes into play. You have to kill that inner critic. You are worth things. You are worth things. You're human. You're worth things. Hello, Melly. Welcome, welcome. If you would like to join, I don't know if anyone would be worthy. Okay, then if no one is worthy, then it doesn't matter anyway. Try it one more time, Melly, without the join. Just my question is, what does my heart desire? That's a good one. I'm glad you asked. We have a break on Twitch in 5 minutes. Lynn is going to run. Bye, Lynn. Thank you for being here. And it is Pesto's turn. Presto wants the crow deck. Thank you. Okay. Let's pull crows down. One more time, Melly, you spelled question wrong. The bot gets picky. Bot gets picky. So Pesto's questions: is migrating abroad possible for me in the next 2 years? Perfect, Melly. Thank you. Of course, Weird. Thank you for being here. Tower reversed. Is migrating abroad possible for Pesto in the next 2 years? I can tell you, Pesto, as someone who migrated abroad, it takes a lot less than you think. Like, sure, it is a lot of work, but you can do it when you don't feel like you can. Tower reversed, 10 of Cups. Emperor. Yes, absolutely. Huge yes for Pesto. 10 of Cups is like a happy home, a good life, feeling fulfilled. Emperor being on top of the world, right? Tower reversed. Moving to another country is going to be a huge life-changing, life-altering experience. What is the Tower about? The Tower is about huge, life-changing, life-altering experiences. So it's gonna happen. You can't get out of that one. But big yes, and you'll feel so much better on the other side, Pesto. You'll feel so much better on the other side. Our next is Duck. What message has the stork spirit seeing around me? He's so handsome. Ooh. What's this stork spirit have to say? What's the message here? Empress. Knight of Swords. I think these are all supposed to be upright. Empress, Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords. Honestly, Duck, this is giving like Swan Lake, where this is a beautiful a beautiful princess, a beautiful empress, perhaps a prince, I don't know, who is stuck in another form, trapped. Knight of Swords in some kind of storybook. Hello, Yandere doll. It's so good to see you. I know about this Knight of Swords. Page of Wands, King of Cups. No. Got an ad. Oh no! It'll be over. I know you can't hear me. It'll be over in 40. No, you're not late. No. Not at all. Welcome in, Rivy. Hello. Go ahead and post your question with my question is, will I pass my audition? I will put you in the hat. And we'll draw randomly from the hat. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's really storybook. Like, you're out here, you're the knight, you're out here supposed to be, like, planning the escape, setting this spirit out. Like, Duck, my recommendation is definitely Swan Lake. Maybe watch Swan Lake or listen to Swan Lake. Try to talk to this spirit. That might help. Like, the music might help you talk to the spirit, but it's that kind of storybook feeling, that Princess Tutu, that Odette feeling. There we go. Welcome back, Melly. But no, Yandere Doll, you are not too late. Perhaps you should stay kiss the story to see what happens. He'll probably bite you. But I love the enthusiasm you've got there. So we'll pull out of the hat, see who's next. It's Tatsubat. How can I grow my business and financial security more? King of Cups in his little business tie. Five of Cups reversed. 9 of Coins. And that's not supposed to be reversed. I did that, and I should have flipped it like that. Community. Look forward, not back. It doesn't look like there's a lot of good information for you behind you, Tatsubat. Looking forward is the best idea. You will get there. This is a promise that you'll get there. But how will you get there? If there is some kind of sense of like doing good or community or even like working for a nonprofit, if you're looking for a new job, those are all really good ideas. Yeah, I think we can make it to the angel number today. I think we can get to 444 over on YouTube. We got to 140 on Twitch today. But there's something here, Tatsubat, about like helping others, having a heart about... Sen, thank you. Yes, consider a pity light. A heart for other people and trying to make other people's lives better, or community, if you have a community around your business. But we have a promise you will make it, and we have advice to not look back. Looking forward is better. Oh, Yandere Doll, that's a big question. That's a good one. So I think hydration break. And we can, I think we want to, there's so many boxes and so many decks on my desk. Need to get a few of them. Clean up just a little bit so I can see things. And we'll use the cats. Makes so much sense. I've been focusing on creating more community in my art. I've been trying to implement tarot into my art as well. Heck yeah. Every month, maybe even offering tarot readings in the future. Of course. No, I don't think it's too much, Yandere Doll. So let's see who our next random reading is. It's Kali over on Twitch. How dangerous can I be? Or could I be? How dangerous could Kali be? I get one more for that King of Cups. I think that's quite funny. Wow. Okay. Kali. Calling me is dangerous in a good way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this Kali could end the world if they wanted to. We have world reversed. 10 of Swords, which is the most pain you can inflict on someone. This is agony. End of the world. King of Cups. It's coming from love and kindness. Honestly, the best kind of like villain story is someone who is causing all of this destruction and mayhem out of love or grief or desperation to make things better. There's no way Kali could do things out of like cruelty or I know sadism. This is all coming from like goodwill. Is this destruction is coming from goodwill. And it looks like you can do a lot of it. Like a lot of it. And you could do it fast too. 8 of Wands. You could do it fast. But what is... I wouldn't even say it's a limiting factor because I don't think it makes you able to do less damage. It just... Perhaps even like more, but it's all coming from that heart center. What an awesome question. Yeah. It's a really cool one. But turning your back on systems, turning your back on people, immediately you could do a lot of damage. You could end the world. Wild question. Please don't end the world. I am living in it. But what a fun question to answer. And then we have Do It Melly. I'm assuming like smelly, but I'm gonna keep calling you Melly. What does my heart desire? What does Melly's heart... Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reversed. And one more, please. That's, I think, an echo. Echoes are just when I get a card from a previous reading, pop out again. There we go. 4 of coins. Okay. Is it good so far? Yeah, it's very specific. Your heart desires work that makes you feel good. Your heart desires stability, routine, letting yourself like you desire a job or work. It doesn't have to be for someone else. With Ace of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like you're working for yourself. But you desire to know you're putting good into the world, to know that you are using your brain, your hands, your skills to make the world better. And even to have fun doing work with that stability, right? It's very much like you don't need... Hello, Dolly. Welcome in. Hello. Your heart does not desire 4 Lamborghinis. Your heart does not desire the perfect partner. Yay, we got it. We got to the angel number. Yes. We were waiting for that. Your heart desires just knowing that you are making a difference through your work. Never thought of it like that. Yeah. And knowing that you're stable and knowing that the people around you are happy and stable. It's a simple need, but in this day and age, it is very hard to get unless you luck out and like really get a good job at, I don't know, like a nonprofit or something. Your heart is not demanding. Your heart is very humble, actually. It just wants to be stable. It just wants to be comfortable and know that your work is doing good. And there's a sense that, like, when you know that, the work becomes easy. You're not toiling anymore. Hey, Rivy! You're our angel today! You're our angel! You did the angel number! Welcome! I'm so glad to have you! We're going to pull from the hat our next question. Suki, where can I find a direction in life? Currently struggling being unemployed. Hello. You're welcome, Rivy. $14 viewers right now. Where can Suki find direction? Ace of Wands reversed, 2 of Wands, Knight of Cups reversed. Tell me about this Ace of Wands reverse. The other two make a little more sense. Coffee isn't working right now? What? Let me check something? No? There's no like alerts on my end. I don't know if it's down or something. I'm sorry. See ya, hello! No. Okay. So, Suki, I'm still trying to figure out what this Ace of Wands is about, but the Two of Wands, Knight of Cups makes sense. You are, I'm assuming, looking for work if you're unemployed, but this Two of Wands, direction. You're going to find direction there. Like, it will come to you whether you want it or not through finding a job. That's just the unfortunate reality of how our system works right now. But I think that you're looking for more direction than just a job, right? Yeah. Not sure about what kind of job exactly. Knight of Cups reversed here. Are you being a little slow? Oh, okay. Yeah, you have too many choices. Sometimes this deck in particular gets into a rut where it just kind of tells you what your situation is. Okay. Where we have like, you're looking for a job, there's too many options, you want a good one, it will get better later. I'm still wondering what these two are about though. They're being quite coy with it, and then on the other hand, only giving me stuff we already know. Melting today, sending coolness your way. Two of Swords. Are you... I know you said you're not sure about what kind of job, but are you like hiding from yourself the job that you want to do? There's like a sense that you know what you want to do and you're like not listening to yourself. Haven't really been on the move. My advice as a person, not as a card reader, is like just apply to everything, but the cards here, I'm starting to get the feeling that you know what you want to do. Steph, thank you for the head pat, thank you. That you know what you want to do, but you're not letting yourself like know it. Like, you're not letting yourself think that because maybe it's just too unrealistic, or it's too... doesn't pay enough. Hiding, yeah. Yeah, you need to face that. You need to face that head on and take steps towards it. That doesn't mean that you have to only work on that. Like, if you're unemployed and you're like, my passion is animation, right? Dolly, thank you for the head patch, thank you! You don't have to like not take a job until you get an animation job. But you do need to look that want in the face and respect it and own it, right? And work towards it. So my advice here is to take that thing you've been hiding, lean into it, right? And as for a job, just apply to anything. Apply to anything and everything that you are capable of doing. And then in any kind of free time that you have, lock in on that dream, that focus you have. Take some classes, make a portfolio. Because you deserve to have that happiness in your life. And you deserve to follow that dream. Even on a hobby level, you deserve it, okay? But I know that you have to eat. So let something other than your job be your guiding light. Too much procrastination. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Make sure you don't overdo it. I don't want you to get into like hustle culture. But procrastination is a demon, for sure. Are we still in Mercury retrograde? Yes. Yes, we are. Of course, Suki. Of course. So we're going to bump Dolly. And we're going to bump Stephanie. Oh. There we go. Maybe? And then, let's see. I'm wondering if Steph put in their next reading into Ko-fi. Oh yeah, blood type. I made blood type Amon. Testing. So, Steph, what is your question? No, he doesn't have another question right now. Oh, okay. So then we'll go to Dolly. And what was your question? Did you put it in here? No. What was your question, Dolly? I'm surprised too. You're very reliable. And you're very active. And I know you. So I made you a mod just in case. Advice for your upcoming trip. Right, that is what you said. What is some advice for Dolly's upcoming trip? Oh no, it's okay. Ad break for Steam. Ad break for Twitch in 5. And one more for Dolly to complete this, please. Thank you. No, that's an echo. One more for Dolly. Philippines? What the heck? That is so cool. Yandere doll! Thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. Knave of Wands, explore. So first of all, Dolly, we have explore. But then we have 6 of Cups and Hierophant. Do you perhaps have like a host family? Or family that you know over there? because there's definitely a strong sense of family and nostalgia and guidance. So I want you to focus on exploration, but also you might find a found family there, or you might have literal family there, or a host family that will give you a lot over this trip. Kitty Cat, hello! Don't worry about that right now. Just post it again. The bot gets a little bit confused sometimes. Yeah, I hope you have a fantastic trip, Dolly. But with this one, with the Explorer card, one fun thing to do, visit a friend, but my friend's family wants to meet me. They might take you in as one of their own, right? They might just immediately adopt you, and they might have stuff to really teach you over there. So pay attention to your friend's family, and then also explore. So there's a fun thing that you could do if you want to, of just like going random, like take a bus you don't know where it goes and just like go till the end of the bus and then go into whatever cafe or restaurant you find there, right? It's like a little game. Obviously stay safe, make sure your phone's charged, make sure you have maps and Uber and all that, but explore a little bit. Go to places weirdly is the word I'm getting. Go to places weirdly. So we'll bump. Of course. Oh my gosh, Yandere. No, I just saw your message in Ko-fi. You can have another you can have a question. You can get 2 questions from this. Do all questions get answered since they're picked at random? Not always. Sometimes I have to end a stream and there's still people in the hat, but I have to go at 4. So that's why we have the tips so that you can get jumped to be read right away if you need a reading today. So not always. Questions are not all answered. That's so nice of you, Yandere. So that means I'm going to pull up our next random question. And we do have an ad break on Twitch in 10 seconds. So I'm glad we didn't pick someone from Twitch. So it's Kitty Cat's turn. Am I making the right decision professionally or in regards to my job situation? Ace of Cups. 5 of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. You got one more card? No. One more card for Kitty Cat, please. Seven of Pentacles. No. So kitty cat. Yes, you are making the right decision. This is something that you are going to love. You will not regret. You will not leave. And you will tend to like a garden, like a farm. You'll grow there and you'll reap your rewards, right? He's literally like growing money on a tree. So you have made the right decision. Stubborn energy. You will, I guess you could say is stubborn energy. But if you're forcing yourself to like it and you have Ace of Cups here, it works. You genuinely do like it. Even if it is the stubbornness, right? Yes, please like the video if you're on the YouTube side. It helps a whole bunch. And we're reaching for 500 subscribers on YouTube because it unlocks some cool features. And my lamp fell down. Honestly, not sure. Considering distance from the group versus staying in it. Uh-oh, where's my lamp? Ugh. There we go. You're so welcome. First question, but in more depth. So what was your first question? I can absolutely do that for you. I have forgotten. I'm sorry, I forgot. But that would be lovely to do for you, Yandere Doll. After this, I have my Spanish lessons, which I'm hoping I'll be okay with. I'm hoping I'll do good at it. Deke! It's midnight here, hoping your reading comes soon. Fingers crossed, yes! Let me check the hat, make sure you're in it. Yes, you are. Okay. So I'm gonna bump Yandere and pull them up. And then, Yandere, can you post your question for me? There we go, thank you. How do I deal with the trauma and big feelings I have regarding my friendship group? Should I stay or should I go? Oh no! It's 3:30 here. Four of Wands reversed. Three of Coins reversed. Get one more. Fill out this story. You're so welcome, Yandere Doll. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, I know how this story ends, but I need you to tell me a little bit more, please. They're like, no. We told you enough with 2 cards. And I'm like, I need at least 3, please. Oh, okay. So we have 4 of Wands reversed, 3 of Coins reversed, Hanged Man, King of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, and the Star. So unfortunately, Yandere, I think the cards are asking you to let this go, to let this friend group go. We have a few different reasons for that. Four of Wands is about friends and staying together in community, and we have it reversed. Three of Pentacles is about working well with other people, and we have it reversed. Hanged Man is about being stuck and not doing anything. King of Wands reversed, I'm assuming, is a person in this group that you simply can't be around anymore very easily. Ten of Wands is about having too much. Ten of Wands reversed, let it go. And then finally here at the end, we have the Star. The Star is my favorite deck. The Star is my favorite card in the whole deck because it is about hope and optimism. It is about love and joy and friendship, right? You will find much better friends elsewhere. You've been fighting it. It's hard. It's really hard. I've been there. It is disgustingly hard. But I do think... Yandere. I do think you need to go, and I do think you have something better on the other side. Okay? And I'm sorry to give you that answer, but it does sound like you already knew it, but you didn't want to. I think I would feel the same way when I was there. Yeah, Ribby. The cards love to give blood type vague repetitive messages. So next is Digimon Queen. What is the outlook for this upcoming semester? Nettie, yes you may. If you put into chat, my question is a general reading. The bot will grab you and put you into the hat. And I draw randomly from the hat to answer questions. You're so welcome, Yandere doll. There are people, of course there will be, and it's awful. You might be able to salvage some of them, Yandere. But I do believe there's more for you on the other side. Outlook for the upcoming semester. Don't be surprised if you take like a vacation, even like a family vacation. 10 of Cups is about good home life, good family life. 6 of Swords is a literal move, a literal trip where you move house or take a vacation or change jobs. 2 of Pentacles is juggling, but in a fun way almost. There's a lot of joy in here. There's a lot of joy in here, Queen. It is a good name, isn't it? Let things be a little bit strange as well. 20 minutes left and we're 1 like away from 30. We can do it. We can absolutely do it. And I'll try and get through as many people as I can before the end of stream. But if you need your answer today, please consider donating over on Ko-fi and I'll read you right away. So Pearl Blue, what kind of signs do my spirit guides use? We're gonna use the... Hey. Everything fell down. Use the Samhain deck real quick. What kind of signs do Pearl's spirit guides use? Cauldron. Rooted. Did we do it? And one more for Pearl. Third harvest. So Cauldron says, bewitching, yes it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. Pearl Blue, this to me looks like weather changes, shapes in the clouds, things like that. Rooted. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic, merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Heck yeah, we made it to 30 likes! And then third harvest, daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with the suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. Just a few readings left. We'll do my best. So certainly weather, cloud shapes, and things like that. And then with these two, I think that's more interesting. Roots of your being. So I think your ancestors are saying something here. 34. Start building intuition. Never underestimate the power of working with spirit. Ground spiritual information into your physical life. I'm pretty sure it was from an airplane. Probably. You are being asked to dig deeper. Maintaining deep roots is how you pull yourself from the darkness. It's easy to get grounded or to do your spiritual practice when things are doing well. It's entirely different when you feel defeated and broken. But the darkest parts of your journey are when you need to be rooted the most. Trust in yourself, trust in your ancestors and your guides, trust in your instincts. So this, to me, we have weather, instincts, so like gut feelings, right? And then third harvest, 38. You're being guided to gather up your accomplishments and celebrate your wins. Take a look at everything you've done and achieved. Make store of these wins to come back to whenever you are feeling low or like you have failed. Brune, hello! So Pearl, yeah, we said that. We said your intuition, your gut feelings. This one, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Brune, thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have a wall where I put compliments people give me. So I really think you should do the same. If you have accomplishments or compliments, write them down on like a really cute sticky note and tape them up to your wall next to your desk. And keep them all in one place. It really helps when you're low. Now, that might not be a way for your ancestors to talk to you, but they do want you to be more... They do want you to believe in yourself more. And that is one really good way to do it. Lana, hello, thank you. Will there be another stream tomorrow? Not tomorrow. We do tarot streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then... Uh-oh, Brune's not into jump, but that's okay. On Sunday, Lynn will be here to do an astrology stream. And then I do art streams throughout as well. So Brune donated, so we're going to do a general reading for... Actually used to put Yes! Good! Am I what? Oh, it's okay. I couldn't find you to bump you. That's alright, you're here. So let's get a general reading for Brune. High Priestess. I think it is time to start back up again. You're so welcome, Pearl. You have the same deck? This is my very first deck. Been working with them for a very long time. I love them to pieces. So Brune, general reading. It looks like there's something that you are not... That's so cute, Pearl. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yes. There's something that you know, Brune, in your heart, but you like are refusing to listen to it because it's a hard truth, right? It's hard to hear it. But the only way to move on, to become better, is to get through it. You can't go around it. You can't sit here forever and not face it. You have to go through it. And it's going to make you a better person, right? But there's something in your heart you know needs to change or needs to be faced. And you've been trying to push it down or trying to hide it. One of your favorite decks. Aww. Yeah, this is the only deck I don't have the box for. It is long destroyed. Brune, thank you. So let's get to that second question. What are the spirits trying to tell me about that? Can they be more specific? Yes. Let's see what we can do. Bye, Ruby. Good night. Thank you for being here. What is this? High Priestess reverse that the spirits are talking about. Tower. Okay, and then the same card again. Can I get one more? It's something that hurts quite a lot. Something... Whoa! Fantastic! Do you think we can get to 450 by the end of stream? Because I think we can. Something that hurts a lot. Something that will completely change your life. 333 in the gold. Ah! This is a huge change. Like, life-altering change that you need to make. That you know you need to make. But you have been pushing down. And then we went from King of Wands to Queen of Wands. So this could be... becoming gentler, letting go of... I don't know. Literally have no idea what they're trying to tell me. Okay, but like... what is it? The Fool. Start over. Low-key, they might be insulting you. Like, come on, you can think of it. What is it? But it's a complete starting over. It's a complete rewrite of I have no hard decision to make or something deep down I need to face. Hermit reversed. 5 of Pentacles. Do you have like an image? Do you have someone you want to be? Yeah. Do you want to be someone, I don't know, with a different job, with more friends, who goes out more? Like, is there stuff that you want to do with your life? This is giving like complete and total change. Only thing I want to change is my physical health, which I've started working on. Good. I don't know what this is then. Honestly, I don't know either. Because they're being very adamant about it. That there's something that is... Why the therapy? Fantastic. Okay, yeah, you're on top of it. You're really on top of this. So I don't know what this is either. But they're very... Let's try again. They're very pushy about it. Spirits are just messing with me because I did too many readings. Knight of Pentacles. Generally, like, they're just playing a prank. It could be. Lovers. Knight of Wands. Yeah, because this read is like... You're doing the right things, keep going. This is reading Pearls. No, we did Pearls, but I wasn't able to move Brune forward, so I just went without changing the desk. This one reads as like, keep it up. Keep it up, keep going. So yeah, they very well could be pulling a prank on you. That's not something this deck in particular does, but if you've been doing a lot of tarot readings lately, maybe. I would have stopped. So hopefully they cleared that up at the end, right? Yeah, it's over on the Twitch side. Bump someone else. Oh, thank you, Brune. Who would, let's see. Who would you like to bump? Is it someone in particular? Anyone that joined super late. Last person in queue. Nettie. Nettie joined super late. Yeah, I have to look, yeah. Nettie was the last person. So I can bump Nettie then. Thank you so much. So am I. Hello, Duck. Here for our last reading. Thank you so much, Brune, for the head pats. Thank you, thank you. And then Nettie. The witchy keyboard, not quite. Just a regular keyboard. Stop. Maybe for a little while. At the end, the card said to keep doing what you're doing, so I think that you've got it under control. Love reading. Love reading for Nettie. Five of Swords. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Nettie, yeah, Nettie is over on YouTube. Yeah, okay, Nettie, this is a strange one. I don't think I've gotten this answer before from a love reading, but it's almost like you play hard to get with someone because you have a crush and they don't take it well and they move on from you. And that makes you really sad. So don't play hard to get. Don't play games. Don't play games with people. Don't say things you don't mean. Try to be open and honest with people. It's hard to be vulnerable, but I don't want you to end up where someone you regret that you don't get them, right? So it's a warning. A warning to be open and honest, to not play games. And it sounds like someone is on their way. And I want to make sure that you get your chance. I mean, some people enjoy... Oh no! Ad break. Some people enjoy playing hard to get, right? Some people like that as like flirting. But I don't think this person does. Whoever this person is for Nettie, this person doesn't like that. Ad time. Yeah. Can I snooze it from here? No, I can't. Okay. So of course, Nettie! So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll wait just a little longer so I can give Brune the tea. I have to go to Spanish class. So wish me luck there. 446, not bad, not bad. Yeah. Does Nettie have a follow-up? No, I bumped them to the front. They were the last person to join, so I bumped them up to the front so they could get a reading today. And then let's see what else is going on. Sunday, we have a stream. There we go. Brune, welcome back. Nettie's message was not to play hard to get, not to play games. And they do have someone coming, and I don't want them to regret not being able to get them. I'm going to wrap it up to the night. We have Sunday's astrology stream. We have... Where's my... There it is. Honesty is the way, yeah. I mean, like I said, some people enjoy that cat and mouse playing hard to get, like, as flirting, but some people don't, and apparently this person does not. Over 30 likes. Yes, we had a fantastic stream today. Absolutely loved it. I had a great time. Unsubs you? You? Duck? The duck? Gets unsubbed? What? I will see you, like I said, on Sunday for the Astro stream, and then on Monday for an art stream and a tarot stream. I had to think about the word. I am so happy to be with all of you. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being vulnerable and asking all of your questions. I have to go. And I'll see you later. Thank you so much. I love you all very much. Bye-bye.